Hey Rowan, let's try this again. I had a little trouble with my recording. I don't really know if I have much space to record, which means I need to upload more of my stuff. Anyways, we're at the point where we arrive in Giant Land. I'm hoping this will be an hour of power kind of thing, where I can record for an hour, which I'm going to do every 10 videos. I figured that would help progress the walkthrough a little bit. Alright, so let's talk to Gustav and then be on our merry way.
We're there already, Ariane. Take your time.
Thank you, Gustav. How do I get to the village?
That way. Enjoy your walk.
Can we take that balloon again?
We'll have to wait a bit to give the system a breather and a checkup.
Thanks for the ride, Gustav.
My pleasure, Ariane.
Ooh, news bulletin. Crisis summits. The Asian crisis continues to preoccupy the United Nations. Disarmament Resolution 2014 has been shelved due to China's veto. Hey, isn't next year 2014? However, there is a glimmer of hope as various nations engage in a diplomatic marathon to cool down hostilities. Europe feels it is possible to have a breakthrough in the negotiations.
Well, I sure hope everything is okay up there. I wish I could go back.
I do have a question about that, but I'm not going to say anything. And we will go to this area later on, but in the text walkthrough I have with me, it doesn't say that we go there yet. We will.
Oh, there's a giant! And mastodons! Awesome! I'm dying to see this giant.
You're dying to see the inside of a body bag. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Mastodon hair, which will be useful later on, obviously.
Peace be with you, young lady.
Good day, sir. My name is Ariane. I'm a reporter. I've come to visit your village.
I am Kanu Pale, keeper of the mastodons.
Kanupale. Which is funny because the guy in this text walkthrough does not spell his name properly. That doesn't even put the nyk over the E. Or not the nyk, the chk. As Peanut from Jeff Dunham would say.
Do you live in the village?
Yes, I do. Over there.
Over there.
Why do you breed these mastodons?
They gather grass for us, which they stuff in bags on their backs. We also use their milk, as well as their hides and fat when they die, but they always roam freely.
And as you can tell in those statements, they do not kill whatsoever. Thank goodness. They are not as... well, you'll find out.
Have you heard about a war going on?
Alas, yes. You humans are so much more primitive than we are.
Yes.
Have you been to the mine?
Not yet, but I will probably go. We have to help the men here if we want to keep peace in our lands.
Peace in our lands.
How do I get to the mine?
You have to take a submarine from the port in the Northern Territory.
Thank you for your help, Kanu Pele.
I hope you find the answers to all your questions, Ariane.
Oh, she will. Oh. I'm sorry, I do not mean to make fun of him. I just love his freaking voice. So talented, so freaking awesome.
I've got to check out this village. It's so out of this world.
What is this wall? Why can't we go through? No! Okay, well, let's go back and talk to Kano. See if he can shed some light on this.
We would like to extend a cordial welcome to you. Here is some of our best tobacco.
Ale,
Thank you, Kano. Pale?
how do I enter your village?
You have to leave all sharp-edged objects at the gate. This is one of the ways our force field protects us against various dangers.
You mean human dangers?
How does the force field around the village work?
It's a wave created by our magicians and blown into the plants. The force field is permanently maintained in our Valley of the Spirits.
I have to go now.
Perhaps we shall meet again someday, Ariane.
We might. Kermit the Frog here. There's supposed to be a specific area. Oh, there we go. Our knife and machete are placed down, and now we can go through. Yay! Who is this? I think we might have to talk to her, actually.
Greetings. You must be the young newcomer.
Yes, that's me. My name is Ariane.
I'm Ayura Manude, the matriarch of this village.
Her voice echoes. I think they messed up.
Do you run this village?
Yes, I'm in charge of protecting our community. At the moment, there is a hole in our force field. Using my powers of telepathy, I was just mentally scanning the force field to find the hole when I sensed that you were coming. And of course, I wanted to welcome you.
I am very honored.
You have a hole in the floor.
There is a hole in your force field?
Yes, there is, but please keep it to yourself. I think we're upset by all these goings-on. They are sapping our morale. We grow weaker. We need to regroup in a spirit of unity.
Well,
You
duh.
can count on me. Do you know if any passages to the surface exist?
None of us knows any, but I don't think our world is hermetically sealed.
Well, that's an encouraging thought. Do you believe there's a threat of war?
Yes, we are all in danger. United, we can try to avoid being discovered.
And if none of it were true?
Wallace has shown me some dreadful footage, and I myself sense upheavals far away.
Have you sent my people to the mine?
No, I haven't forced anybody. Each and every one of us makes a personal choice in his intimate spirit, to go or to stay.
What is intimate spirit?
In our community, everyone has an intimate spirit, a gift that influences what we do from our infancy. Decisions are often made after meditation. When we have to take an important decision, we gather together in the Valley of the Spirits.
Where is this Valley of the Spirits?
North of the village. Although you're not initiated, you're free to go there anyway.
Something smells fishy.
You know
Oh, wait.
magic?
What you call magic is but the development of our natural gifts. Our people have powers over mind and matter. The masters of telepathy can read each other's thoughts and project their minds into the minds of others and into space. The masters of recomposition know how to move matter at a distance, a gift they use to defend against aggression.
That's absolutely fabulous.
As she reads,
I don't want to take up
Says-
any more of your time, Ariane Menude.
Ariane, you are always welcome here.
This matriarch commands respect.
is there anything else she commands? Uh, oh, sorry, let's go to the area where we sell the flowers instead. Sorry. Almost skipped that part. Look at all these beautiful flowers. Hello, beautiful flowers. Hello. Who is this? So giant. Oh,
Good day, sir. My name is Ariane. I am new here.
Greetings. I'm Tohu Mala, a breeder of inhabitable plants.
a breeder of inhabitable plants.
What is behind those reeds?
The jousting arena, where our magicians demonstrate their skills. No one is admitted during the day.
Do you work here?
Yes, I cultivate plants that I then sell to serve as dwellings. For the time being, they are still very fragile. I have to be warned when bad weather is brewing.
I love his voice as well. So amazing. So, what's the word?
Can't you open up for me?
No, I can't open it to anyone who is not initiated.
Are you afraid of the war?
Yes, even though our matriarch is watching over us.
But what if there was no real threat of war?
I think there is. You know, men are so expert at causing calamity.
So are women.
Thank you for your help.
May good fortune be your guide, Ariane.
Why do you think we always have fights with men? Or, I mean, why do you think men are always so angry and frustrated? It's because we fuel. We all fuel that. Even the women. I'm not going into that. That'll just set me off. Even though it already has. This is where we want to go. Hello, person meditating. That's so cool. I am dancing on the floor.
Hi, my name is Ariane. This is the first time I've ever been to your village.
Hello. You said your name's Ariane? You wouldn't happen to have any tobacco for a fisherman, would you?
I do, actually.
Is this what you're looking for?
Oh, what bliss. It's been some time since I last saw any little humans. I am Payanauva, a fisherman and meteorologist.
Do you catch fish for the village?
Yes, I know the sea well. It even tells me what kind of weather we're going to have. I even have a special trap to catch big, meaty fish, but I can't seem to get my hands on the right bait.
What do you use for bait?
A very rare heat-giving firefly, which I place in a translucent shell.
And where do you find this rare bait?
It's hard to come by. I'm not sure whether you can find it in the village.
I can, actually. if I
Have you
can
ever found a
remember.
passage to the outside world while sailing the sea?
No, never. Besides, I don't fish far from shore.
What about the war?
It's awful. I wish all that weren't true.
Maybe the news is false. You know, when I came from the surface, everything was fine up there.
Yes, yes, who knows? But you're a minority of one. I mean, who would believe you? We live in fear
What do
Oh,
you use for
whoops.
bait?
of that.
Sorry about that.
I'll be back to see you later, Payan Uva.
Okay, I won't have budged an inch.
And now let's go back.
Ariane, you're back again.
Can you tell me what kind of weather we're going to have tomorrow?
A dense, humid fog for sure. A bad day.
A bad day.
Thanks for the information.
Hope it'll prove useful, Ariane.
Okay, I'll just have to say it. All the men, pretty much almost all the men in this game have awesome voices. They're just so talented at manipulating their voices to sound either old or young or whatever. It's just so cool. Ba 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 da ba da ba 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 ba. Hey, hey, ah.
Do you have any news, Ariane?
Yes.
Payan Uva told me there will be a thick fog tomorrow.
Spirits. If he says so, it must be true. Could you ask Jahine Dubra, the healer, to prepare my seedlings to brave the bad weather?
Sure thing. I have to go to Humala.
If your steps should ever lead you back, remember, you will always be welcome here.
Thank you. That was kind of deep, wasn't it? Sorry. I can be really creepy when I want to with my voice. I can even sound like Gollum from Lord of the Rings. I'm not going to go there, though, because I've done that to my sister and creeped her out. Just by hitting the right note in my vocal cords. Hello, person who we cannot talk to. Bum 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 ba-da-ba-dum, bum ba-ba-dum. So apparently we can click over here. But what can we pick up? Absolute. Oh, hey. What was that? Empty shell. Oh, that must be the translucent shell. I know there's a couple of other things we can pick up though, but that's later on in the game. What the?
Hi, I hope I'm not disturbing you. I am Ariane, and I've only just arrived in your world.
I am Jahine Dubra, a healer. How can I help you?
I almost forgot. Her voice is amazing.
What is
So-
this building?
It's a sheepfold infirmary where anyone can come to be healed or to recuperate.
You mix men with animals?
My science makes no distinction between the two.
True.
How did you learn about the war?
From our matriarch, Ira Noonday.
And what if the information you received was wrong? I mean, where I'm from, there was peace.
You should consider carefully before casting doubt on the matriarch.
Why is that?
I can't go into that.
Have you been initiated? You want to know about the Valley of the Spirits.
Yes, in fact, I have to pick some bitter berries there, but I can't leave my patients.
I can go for you if you like.
You'd be doing me a big favor.
Where shall I find the bitter berries?
They grow beneath one of the arches on Initiation Lane, at the entrance to the Valley of the Spirits. When picking the berries, your hands must be clean and well protected.
Jaheen Dubra, to whom Mala needs you. He is afraid his seedlings will be killed by the fog tomorrow.
All right. There. Thanks to this protective spell, his seedlings have been duly protected and will withstand the fog.
Thank you. Do you know how to enter the jousting arena during the day?
Since you are not initiated, you will need to carry a protective branch. I will give you one.
Thank you very much.
That looks so cool. The magic wand I've always been dreaming of. Sorry.
I will let you get back to your meditation now, Janine Dubra.
Yes, it's time I resumed.
I know at some point we get to pick up that flower. I think. So she needs bitter berries, eh? Alright. So let's go ahead and go back to the gardener. And then after that, the fisherman.
Do you have any news, Ariane?
Jahine Dubra has cast a protective spell on your seedlings.
Thank you very much for your help. Please, take this heat-giving firefly.
Huh?
It's a very rare, resistant species.
I'll take good care of it.
Obviously.
Jahine Dubra needs some berries that grow beneath the arches on Initiation Lane.
Ah, I think you mean the magic berries of the senses. You can probably guess by their name what they're for. But I'm afraid I can't help you there.
I have to go to Humala.
If your steps should ever lead you back, remember, you will always be welcome here.
Our luck to get a heat-giving firefly from the gardener. Now it's kind of ironic that we're going to the fisherman after this. Come on. Hello. That happens sometimes. I don't know why. Or I mean, I have an idea, but I don't know how to express it. I don't know how to say it in words.
Ariane, you are back again.
Is this the firefly you were looking for?
Oh, Ariane, you're too kind. Take this precious shell as a token of my gratitude. It's still alive, so take good care of it. It's a real treasure.
Why, thank you. That's a lovely gift. Thanks for the information.
Hope it'll prove useful, Ariane.
Alright, now that we got a living shell, we can actually go to the arena. It's like I've said in one of the other videos, it's been a while since I've played this, so I can't quite remember what we do in the arena. I'll probably remember once we enter.
You are not allowed to enter the arena. I can't let anyone in.
All right then.
Sorry, I forgot about the wand. Oh. Um. Okay, let's talk to this dude, whatever their name is. Oh, he was excellent.
Let you in. Why, it's a little lady. What a rarity. Please excuse my brusque welcome. I am Bares Maul, master of recomposition.
Forgive me for disturbing you. My name is Ariane. I have only just arrived in your world.
I completely forgot about that voice. Now that is one
Are you
manipulated
preparing
voice.
for a joust?
Yes, this place absorbs magic spells, and I like to collect my thoughts here.
That voice reminds me so much of a
Do
movie.
you think there is any way out to the surface?
Well, there ought to be, seeing as the land masses are always shifting.
So you have powers of mind over matter. Couldn't you help me get out of here?
Oh, that would be beyond my powers. I can only act upon things I know.
He almost sounds like Yoda.
Can you do anything against the war?
We could flee to the opposite shore of the sea. It seems to me our matriarch is not telling us everything.
Do you think she is lying?
Maybe. But if there really is a threat of war, then Air Amanunde certainly isn't doing anything about it.
The diamond mine is on the opposite shore of the sea?
I've never been there, but it's supposed to be on an island. I have no intention of going there until I'm sure the threat of war really exists. But keep that to yourself.
My lips are sealed. What is this suspended ball?
It is the ball of memory. It preserves the memory of everything it can see or hear. Only the matriarch can read it, then she tells us what she sees. It's been a pleasure, Ariane, but I must leave you now, for I have a great deal to do.
Nice talking to you, Bares Mahul.
Holy cow! I completely forgot about that. Bye-bye.
Seems as though all these giants are sages. Makes me feel doubly small.
No kidding. That was freaking awesome, man. Okay, so there is a bowl here. What is this? Okay. Well, here we place the living shell. Or, oh, no, the empty shell first. Then the living shell. And the mastodon hairs. Yay! And now we have
It's magic. Get this whole story and you'll have it made in the shade.
clean vegetable lens. Wah, 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 wah. It's funny that the mollusk didn't like the mastodon hair. And now we go to... Let's head out and... Wait, was that... Oh my gosh, why did I not realize those were faces? I can't believe I never noticed those until now. I am such a dork. What's happening here? There we go. Ooh, news bulletin. When do we meet? Ariane, just arrived at the office and heard about your accidents. Where on earth are you? Tried to call you at home, but got your voicemail every time. A reporter's work is never done. I'm worried. We've got to get together so you can tell me everything. BTW got a tip for you. Sports and Nature is looking for a fearless freelance photographer to cover the rock climbing championship. Staff at sportnet.net. Tell them I sent you. Guess I'm a masochist. Was actually hoping to try to see you. But hurry up, you're right. Hector Mallet, Editor-in-Chief, Preliminaries.
Well, I think you're in for a surprise, my dear Hector.
No kidding. Alright, so, where do we go next? I guess it's going to be another bit of a walk, so I'm going to meet you guys at the initiation lane. And I suppose from here I should let you guys see where I'm going. I mean, obviously the initiation lane is right here, considering this is the Valley of the Spirits, hanging in the air. Oops, I just spoiled it, didn't I? Initiation lane.
So this is the Valley of the Spirits. You can feel the vibrations in the air. It's a place full of magic.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
These signs on the...
Oh, whoops. Wait. Okay, here we go. So, we have to use the gloves so our hands don't get smudged by the berries, and voila. I can't believe I clicked on that. I'll put up a sign when I edit the video. I'll make sure you guys get to see what she said. Sorry about that. And let's go back to not Ariam in the day. Let's go back to the healer. Healer. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-boo-boo. I'm sorry if I'm a little too loud sometimes. I tend to do that when I'm excited or hyper. Hello?
Ariane?
Here are the berries.
Ariane, I see that you are trustworthy, so I will tell you anything you wish to know.
You've told me to be wary when talking about the war.
Yes, like you, I feel the information we've received is false, but I don't know what part. Aranunde is playing in this conspiracy. She has great powers of persuasion, and I respect her. Nonetheless, I recommend you be on your guard with her until we have found out the truth.
Thank you. You're the first person to speak so openly to me here.
Excuse me? So was the guy in the arena.
Janine Dubra, in the Valley of the Spirits, there is a piece of land floating in the air.
It's a floating garden where we go to meditate. You should go there. It might awaken your intimate spirit. You are worthy of it.
Worthy of it. What?
How do I get to the floating garden?
You have to produce a sequence of 6 sounds. Each sound is produced by closing holes in 2 of the sacred posts.
Do you know the right combination?
You have to read the symbols on the arches of Initiation Lane and follow them in strict order. The first arch indicates the first sound, but be discreet. I don't want anyone to know what I've told you.
Obviously.
I've got to go now.
Go ahead, Ariane, you have a lot to do.
Okay, so according to the... Whoops. Hang on, let's go to the Initiation Lane first before I talk about the puzzle. Alright, so according to the person in the text walkthrough, they say that well, let's actually go ahead to the, where were we? Let's worry about this later. I just want to show you guys why we need to pay attention to these posts. This is actually a puzzle here for, oh dang, I forgot about this long dreary thing. Hang on a second.
Well, there must be some way to climb into this garden. I should get some information.
So, I'll meet you guys at the arches. Alright, here we go. Oh, there's 2 posts. I'm such a knucklehead. Okay, well, this explains why I got so confused every time I played this part of the game. So each of these has different lines and such. So we have to make sure we know each one. And that one doesn't have it. Okay. That makes sense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright, so the best way to do this is to, well, as we observed, there are 6 posts around here, which explains why I counted up to 6 on the Initiation Lane arches. So, since this is the one on the left, this will be stand 1, and then clockwise we'll go this way, and then end with the one over here as stand 6. So, after we cover 2 holes in those stands, we actually have to pull the tongue.
Seems the wind blows differently depending on which leaf you move.
For this puzzle, the floating island puzzle, I should say, because we're trying to bring, there's a floating island up above us, and we're trying to get it down. And the only way to do that is to activate sounds. So, starting clockwise, which is clockwise would be like this. So, I guess that means, yeah, starting clockwise from the left of the main path, which this would be the main path, and this would be the left. So, for the first post, post 1 has a has kind of like a backwards curve to it, a backwards S, but not as much curve. And for that one, we have to cover number 1, which would be this. And of course, that's number 2. So we don't, actually wait, let's go back to that one. Because we gotta make sure all of them are not covered, just 1 and 4. Otherwise, you are, this particular part of the game is completely useless, and you have to start the puzzle all over again. There is no reset on this. So if you mess up, make sure you have saved the game before you started this puzzle. Okay, so that one post we just passed was number 3. Which would make this number 4. And now, let's make sure that the right sound comes out.
Seems the wind blows differently depending on which leaf you move.
Okay, so make sure you only pull the tongue once, otherwise you are screwed over, as I have said before. And now, if I understand correctly, you have to uncover them now. Because you can only use 2 leaves at a time, if I understand. Alright, and so we go back. Oh, wait, hang on. That's number 3, right? So you cover number 3 since this goes to post number 2. And post 2 is the one with the line above the correct S form. For that one, you cover number 3 and 5. And right now, I'm just going to go around the circle so I can get to number 1, and then from there, number 5. How are you all doing today? I'm actually really excited that I'm doing this again because it's been a while. And NaNoWriMo is done, so I can go back to working on this and the Weston Game book reading project, which I'm having absolute fun with. I just wish I had finished it before NaNoWriMo started. And for those of you who are not familiar with NaNoWriMo, I'm going to explain. It's just a thing writers and authors join every November, and in November what you do is you sign up what you do is you sign up and attempt to write 50,000 words in 1 month. And yeah, it's actually quite a that one's quite a project to do. This year I tried to I combined 2 books for my word count, and even though that did help, I did not succeed. I did not succeed. And so now that I have 3 and 5 covered for post number 2, let's see if I have the sound right. Alright, let's try this again. Got number 5 covered. Now let's get number 3 and uncover number 1. I had to go through the process again, like I've tried to say. It's good to repeat things again, just so we all understand the rules of this puzzle. I mean, just Journey to the Center of the Earth is not like the Nancy Drew games where you can click second chance, or you can just get a do-over and stuff like that. You can't do that with this particular game. You have to save the game before you make a mistake. So, which really sucks. Okay, that's number 3. Wait a second, did I uncover number 1? I do hope this only takes 20 minutes, because I honestly don't want to go over the 1 hour limit for the Power of Hour, I mean. And that's the correct sound it's supposed to make. Alright, cool. Now, for the next post, we used 4 and 6, which are close by, because I don't like excessive walking, at least for this game. I like to exercise, so. Alright. So, we get this one covered. And how are you all doing today? I am actually having a blast. I should say, how was your Thanksgiving? Because since that is over now, and we can get on to Christmas. I've got pretty much all the Christmas presents done for my part of. I got all my. Scratch that. Let me try that again. I have all my Christmas presents wrapped for everyone. I got both my sisters, my best friend, my mom, my dad, and my grandma. I'm not going to bother with my grandma's birthday present because really she doesn't need much considering how old she is. She's already got enough junk, as my mom has stated. So I think just being with her for her birthday will be a great present. And now that we have 4 and 6 covered and 5 uncovered, let's see if I got it right. Alright, we got that one right too. So, the next post, you cover 1 and 5. So let's do that. Let's see, what else to talk about? Oh, I know I haven't been using my Ustream, very much, lately. I think I'm actually going to stop doing that. I'm not sure. My platform for my author career is just Wait, what number is that? That's 5? Wait, what? Yeah, we need 5. Sorry, I got confused for a second. That's really weird. Okay. But it says 6 is already uncovered, so I don't have to worry about that. The next post, we need 1 and 5 covered. Come on. 6 is already uncovered. So we can just cover up 1. I do hope you guys are enjoying my Let's Play. Because, I mean, there is, like I said earlier in the walkthrough, there is someone who did this on their own channel, but it was a silent one, and it was really eerie and creepy for me because, you know, there's a lot of stuff there's a lot of walking you gotta do, and I don't think he edited any of that stuff out, which is long and dreary, I think. So, okay, now let's see if I did this one right. It's supposed to... Okay, so the first one was right because... The first post was right because it made that roo, roo, roo sound. The second one, it was supposed to make that sound. You little... whatever. And the last one was... Oh, oh. And for this one, it's supposed to sound like a... Did it... Or something like that. Okay, so that's right. Wait, no, this way. So now we covered 3 and 2. And just to be careful, I'm going to check if posts 1 and 5 are uncovered, because you don't want to make any mistakes, as I've clearly said before. Let's see, what else can we talk about? Oh, so instead of the Ustream, I do have my own radio show. It's not an actual station, but it is... Okay, 1 is uncovered. But it is an internet radio show. The website is called blogtalkradio.com. Either that or it's .org. I always get messed up with those, what is it, prefixes? Suffixes? Whatever. Okay, 5 is uncovered as well. But you can find, my profile is, if you can search the name, I can't remember if there's a search engine on that site or not, but I'm sure there is, though. You can search my profile name, which is TE243, a shorter version of my YouTube name, other than this one, of course, which is my full name, my real name. And so this is post 5. Let's hope I have it right. Yay! And now, the last post for the island. Let's hope I have this right. Let's hope I have this right. And so for the next one, we pull 6 and 1. 6 and 1. Pull, people, pull. And push, and push. And right, and left, and right, and left. Oh wait, you can't see me. Right. And left kick, punch. Left kick, punch. Instruct 2, 3, 4. Instruct 2, 3, 4. Oh. What? There we go. And now that's covered. And let's check that 2 and 3 are uncovered. Of course, I'm sure they are. Oh, so for my radio show, that's uncovered. For my radio show, I air on Mondays and Fridays, 3 p.m. Except this past Friday, I didn't do one, considering not only was it Black Friday, but it was the actual day my family decided to do Thanksgiving, since my sister was still in St. Louis on Thanksgiving Day. And for the finale, the last sound should be correct. Yay! Oh, finally!
It's out of this world. How could this possibly be?
Yay! Oh, thank God. Okay, well, I am going to stop here for somewhat of a cliffhanger, because I've been trying to work on this for quite some time, if you haven't noticed, and, oh, jeez. I'm just so relieved to finally finish that puzzle. So, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Hope you guys had an awesome, power of hour, whatever,